My name's Barnaby. I'm a guitar builder and I'm in my workshop in Touch-A-Colour, and today I'm actually going to install a pickup into a guitar. I've got an acoustic guitar here and the Anthem SL LR Baggs pickup, which I'm going to install. I've never done this before, so I thought I'd do a video of it in case anyone else is in the same situation. Now the tricky part here is that this is all finished, there's no hole in it at all. So I've marked the spot where my strap button is going to go, which is right in the middle of all of this, and I'll just use an awl to mark and center that hole. But what I've really got to be careful of when I drill is I don't want all of the finish around this to chip away. So I'm going to cover this with masking tape before I drill. Okay, now we've got that big scary hole drilled, I guess I need to just take off the strings. Now the next hole that has to be drilled is for this piezoelectric element which comes into the bridge saddle. I've been checking, and I've got to be a little careful because the brace is very close to the back of the bridge. So I come in very carefully. Okay, let's hope I haven't come too close to the brace. Nope, I seem to be okay. Using a scalpel, I trim the edges of the hole just to decrease the break angle. And then with a fine file to smooth that out. So next, what I've got to do is figure out how much of the saddle has to come off. The element sits between the saddle and the bottom of the bridge, or the bottom of the bridge slot. So we simply mark how much thickness needs to come off. Then I'll put on a line and I'll sand that off. And now the piezoelectric element gets fed through this little tiny hole, if I can find it, of course. So now the element is pulled through and it sits down here. And to make sure that it stays in place, we just pull it down to check that it's sitting right, and we can install our bridge right over the top of it. And just a little bit of tape holding that down so that it doesn't come loose. Because putting one of these through is kind of like threading a needle. It's kind of an annoying thing to do. Okay, so that's in place. Now, the preamp jack here gets installed, and we thread a couple of things on the end, set it up so that it comes out correctly and we can install the cover. Okay, with our end pin installed, now it's time to install the microphone. It's got a couple of adhesive pads, just whack those off, and I've put a couple of pins in here so that I can use them as locators, so that the mic will go exactly in the middle and stick. There it is. Okay, we've got no rattling. It should work. So here we are. It's the next day. The pickup's all installed. You can possibly just see it here. This is the little volume control. Apart from that, it's basically invisible. It's non-intrusive. It doesn't even show so much through the side hole here. And I'm really, really happy with it. Acoustically, the sound of the guitar is just nice and clean still, of course. It's had no effect on the tone at all. But let's just hear what it sounds like if I run it through the pickup.